Hey everyone, this is Armored, and today I'm going to cover the latest infantry hero, Warden, basically a new garrison-based hero with all the prerequisites for being a great field fighting hero. And I'm not sure why IGG made this hero specifically garrison-based, despite the fact that entire skill set of this hero is you can say based on being not a garrison hero but actually being a good field fighter. So why I say that, I will cover it in the video, and then I will recommend what is the good skill set, how you want to go about the skill set upgrades, and then of course which hero pairs you want to make with him. And definitely this hero, despite the fact it suits for garrison, his toolkit, it suggests otherwise, right? So we're gonna start off with his skills first, and then I'm gonna do a comparison of his skills with the transcended skill of his. So what actually being a transcended hero adds for him. So first skill is basically based off a direct skill, like 14,000 damage, and then you're getting more damage increase as your squad size it goes down. So a maximum of 25%. So this is something which is not correctly stated, but if we go for his transcend skill, so here it may be a little bit understood. Like for every 15% squad size that you lose, your squad damage might be going up. So this is what I actually understand. So your damage increase might go up by a maximum of 25% for every 15% squad size that you are losing. So this is actually my understanding. I can be wrong as well. So if you go for the transcend skill on his first skill, the only difference is that, let's go here. Let's move it a little bit aside. Here it goes. Here it goes. So yeah, so we can read both of these skills. So 14,000 damage here, but when it is transcended, it is 15,300. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure why they made it a garrison hero, right? Because when in garrison, when you're not in a garrison and rally, only then your damage increase is going up. The same thing you can see of with his transcended skill as well, right? So when your squad size is below 50%, you are gaining a shield for 3 seconds based on 20% of this damage dealt. Like what the hell? Like it isn't clearly stated like which kind of damage. Like how much is the shield factor? So so it may be directed to the damage you are dealing with this skill, right? So if it is 15,300, so it is a 20%. Let's check out the 20% of 15,000, and then 300 multiply by 20, and then we divide it by 100. So this is 3,060, right? So 3060 damage, probably. This is what I understand, right? So you might be gaining a shield of 3060 at the max, right? If your skill damage is dealing more damage, then of course your skill, the shield that you will be getting, it goes up. So the second skill is primarily based on garrison, where your skill damage is increased up to 30%, and then your damage done to rider squad is up to 5%. So if we go here, so they have removed the skill damage penalty right here. You need to be in garrison for your skill damage to go up. But here, the difference is that it starts working in the field as well, right? And it gives you an additional skill damage of 5%. So skill damage becomes a field as well as a garrison or a rally-based damage, right? So 35% even in the field when transcended. So I believe this is one of his great skills. This is my understanding. And then the damage you are doing to rider squad, it increases by 5%, right? So this is going to be an incredible skill for someone that is an infantry based hero with a high damage base skill. So we again open the calculator, we check out 15,300, and then we multiply it by 35, and then we divide it by 100, and so your 35, so 5,355. Of course, this is an insane amount of damage, right? So if we add up 5,355 with 15,300, so this is 20,655 skill damage. This is huge, guys. Let me check if we have a Miyamoto is basically a skill-based hero. So if we go for his hero talent, let's see, does he increase skill damage? So this is a skill damage reduction. So a skill damage 8% increase here, then a 7.5% here. So this is like 15.5%. Then where else our skill goes up? So it doesn't seem like anywhere else our skill damage is going up. So even at the 15.5% skill damage, this means we are at 50%. So let's calculate it at 50%. Okay, we do not need to calculate it at 50%. So this means 15,300. So it is about 7,650, I believe. So that is about 22,000 roundabout, right? Not exact. Roundabout, we are doing 7,650 skill damage with the first skill shot. So this, now that this thing is put aside, we go for the third skill. Again, like I said, this toolkit is quite confusing, right? Again, it starts off with saying that when not in garrison and in rally, your squad increase infantry squad attack goes up by 40%. So this is great, right? So this only means that you are getting this buff for your field fights only. You're not getting it for garrison for a hero that is garrison based. This is insane. Like, I do not understand. What do you guys want, right? But then the second part says that when you are in the garrison, your infantry squad HP goes up by 30%, and then when you're taking skill damage, you are 100% gonna get a shield, right? So shield factor of 2000 for 3 seconds. And this can happen only once every 6 seconds. Let's check out the Transcended skill. So field fighting, you get 50% squad attack increase. And when in garrison, you get 35% increase in your squad HP. So this is great. And then the last one says that a shield factor is 2500. And from every 6 seconds, we are down to every 5 seconds. So this is great. The third skill for Transcendent, the third Transcendent skill is actually great, right? Now we go for the fourth skill. Now this one is not associated with garrison or field. So in general, you're getting 20% squad attack increase, so 20% and 40%, right? So this is a 60% squad attack increase when you're in the field. So what about when you're in the garrison? Why do you guys release a hero which is based on what would I say? Like, a garrison hero is not getting garrison based stats. Unbelievable. And the next part, then again, it is buffing up him, Mr. Boyd Warden, in the field, right? So in field, because it is specifically stating not garrison or in rally, you are getting a 6,000 shield factor whenever you get hit by every 2 rage skills. So either you are getting hit by a rage skills or either you are casting 2 rage skills. So either way, 6,000 shield factor is great, right? It could be someone is swarming you and 2 skills go off and this shield pops, or the second time your skill goes off, or your friendly heroes, even then you might be getting a shield. So either way, this is a great skill to have. So let's check out the comparison. So 25% squad attack increase, 20% for non-transcended skill. Then, holy shit. So in field, you are getting a 30% increase in your rage recovery. Holy shit. And then you're getting a shield of 7,000 shield factor. So this is insane, right? This is huge. Honestly, this is huge. Let's check out the Awaken skill. So the last skill is 20% of the shield that you absorb will be converted to damage and deflected to Warden's current target. So whoever is going to be dealing basic attack damage, or you're dealing basic attack damage, this damage will be done to them, not to those heroes on whom you're doing the counter damage, right? Not the secondary, third, or fourth, or fifth target, right? So this is a great skill to have. Just increases his damage output, basically. So Transcended skill states that 25% damage will be deflected, and when you're gonna lose the shield, so the damage reduction is going to be 12% for 12 seconds. For 3 seconds, 12% damage reduction. So this is quite great, in my opinion, right? And lastly, you got squad damage increased by 10% for the Transcended skill bonus. And then you get squad attack increased by 5% for every 15% squad size lost. But how much it can go? 15 into 6 is 90%, 90, and then it means it can go up to like probably 25 or 30%. But since the first skill states that it is maximum of 25%, so I'm not sure it is like 25% or is it capped, or you can keep getting it, right? And then you get a shield bonus of 5%. So this means this bonus also can go up to 25, maybe 30%. So this is increased, yeah, as your squad HP goes down. So this hero is actually quite insane to get. So this is for the skill set analysis. Next up, I want to analyze all the heroes you can pair him up with. So the first and foremost hero pair that comes to my mind is if you go for Riven, she increases her squad HP by 30%, and on top of that, you're getting additional 15% squad defense. And when you are in garrison, you can increase your squad defense up to 32%. So that is a 47% squad increase. But if you simply go by the squad HP 30% here, and then Boyd's squad HP at 30% here, so you're getting a huge 60% squad HP increase, which is incredible. So this is the first basic stat. Then you got the squad attack 24%. So if you combine it with the 20% squad here, and then you got the 40% here, so you are getting 60 and then 84% squad attack increase thanks to this third skill on Riven, right? So this isn't even the best part yet, right? So the best part is that you are getting a shield bonus of an amazing 30%. And whenever your shield is active, your counter damage increases by 27%, right? So this is one of the most amazingly OP skills, right? Because you're getting a shield bonus, maybe 25% or 30%, however you want to calculate it, when it is correctly stacked, right? So 30% here, and then on top of that, whichever shield bonus you get from Mr. Boyd Warden, this is going to be additionally an actual bonus, right? And then you get counterattack chances are giving you a 20% shield chance, a 1700 factor, and her Awaken skill gives you a 50% chance to get a 2000 shield factor. Now, even that is not the best part, right? So when taking skill damage, right? So you have a 50% chance. But if you go And check this guy out, which is called Mr. Boyd Warden. Whenever you're gonna take skill damage, right? Amazingly, this is 100% chance. So you have a 100% chance to get a shield factor of 2000 from Mr. Boyd Warden, and from Riven, you have a 50% chance with her Awaken skill. So this is insane. So it is almost like you have a 150% chance whenever you are using these two together. So this is the first pair that you want to use together. This is an actual insane pair, especially for garrison and even for field battles. This is going to be an amazing pair, right? So we stop here, we check out all the other heroes that you can actually use it with. So if you want a second pair suggestion, so I would recommend obviously Miss Stella. Miss Stella has a great squad attack increase, which is 42%. And if you pair this up with Mr. Boyd in the field, then you will probably have around the 102% squad attack increase. And on top of that, she increases squad HP by 30% as well. So 30% here and 30% from Mr. Boyd Warden, 35. So when you will be in garrison, you will be getting 35. So this is a 65% increase, right? And then if you go by the last scale, you are getting an increase in all damage by 8.5%, which is great because Mr. Boyd, he reduces the damage and then he also increases the damage, right? So 10% squad damage increase here. And then on top of that, you get where is it? Yeah, 8.5%. So you are getting a 10% squad damage increase here, and then all damage 8.5% here. So 18.5% total increase. So this is incredible, right? Then if you count her transcended skill, Stella's last skill, you're also getting shield. So this shield paired up with Mr. Boyd's shields, this is an amazing battle. So this is one of the pairs, but remember, since both of these heroes move really slow, so you need to make sure that you might want to pair it up as a third option, Mr. Bodala. So he increases your shield by 10,800. And if you pair it up with the 50% shield bonus, then you're getting a shield bonus of approximately 5,400. So not a 50%. So if you go by 25%, let's say, so you're getting a 2,700 increase in shield, which is then again insane. And on top of that, he also increases squad HP by 11%. So squad HP paired up with squad HP, so you are getting a 46%. But obviously, this HP increase is only during when you are garrisoning, right? But then again, the skill damage 35%. This means that Bodala's shield will have an insane skill damage, right? Then you are getting rage reduction, counter damage, and from the last skill, you are getting 34% squad attack. So 34% with 60%, right? So this is a 94% squad attack increase. If we pair it up with the reduction in damage taken, which is 6.5%, and then you're getting 12% damage reduction, right? So 12.5%, and then where did it go? Right here, 6.5. So this is an 18.5% reduction in the damage taken in the field. This is going to be an amazing value, right? So this is another option, third option. If you go by fourth option, then obviously Mr. Miyamoto is one of the best heroes. Like he's an incredible pair with any hero, right? You're getting area damage, you're getting a debuff, which is reducing their HP, and then you're getting increase in damage, which is 12%. So a 12% damage increase with a 10%. So this is going to be a 22% damage increase. This is incredible. And on top of that, 30% squad attack. But if we transcend it, like awaken it, so it is a 40% squad attack increase. So this means overall you are getting a 100% infantry squad attack increase, which is, these numbers are actually huge, right? Then again, you are also getting reduction in enemy skill damage, which is a chance based skill, right? So Miyamoto is an evergreen hero. So incredible pairs, Mr. Void Warden. So this is it for Mr. Void Warden for today. I think the top 4 heroes you want to pair up him with. I do not think Eileen is a good pair for him, right? So one is Raigoro. Then you want to go with where is Mr. Bodala? You got Mr. Bodala. Of course, you can pair it up with Marco as well, right? So Marco is an evergreen hero. Like he can be paired up with any hero. But since Marco is more like a support based hero, where you want him to be paired up with someone like where is Bianca? Where the hell is Bianca? So you want to pair up him like Marco with Bianca Drake, or it could be Claude LeBlanc. Basically, you are buffing and debuffing the enemy heroes. So basically, you buff your own heroes, and at the same time, you are debuffing enemies' squads, right? So Claude LeBlanc, Bianca, and Marco. These are the pairs that should go together, in my opinion, at least. So let me check out Miss what they have actually suggested him up with. So right here, so they have also suggested it with a Riven. And skill priority, I think this is correct. Like 1 4 3 2. This should be the skill build with the garrison skill that should go up in the last, right? So the skill build is quite correct, right? You want your squad attack 20% going in, and then you also want the shield factor. But if you are looking for squad attack and primarily want to use him in the field initially, then you can also go for 1 3 and then 4 skill, and then the last skill should always be the second skill, right? Let's check out some of the comments. So this is from Mr. Dead. So Mr. Dead is stated that this is the part everybody talks about money. Yep, exactly. A garrison hero which is more suited to field than garrison. Like this is unbelievable. How can you do this? Or maybe they have tested it out and maybe the tests were quite overwhelming, right? The numbers were quite overwhelming. He has a high skill damage, survivability. Exactly, this is insane. And he can also be used with all infantry hero. This is what I think too. He is gonna use it with the Bodala or Claude and Bianca. I think I would keep on using it, Claude or Bianca with the Marco. This should be free to play first choice. And this hero can work with Riven best. I think this is the correct idea by Mr. Rex. Skill damage is 50%, right? And Void is 100%. So this is the same thing that I talked about earlier. Like he will 100% get the shield, while the Riven is getting 50% chance with her Awaken skill. So yeah, if you don't have a Riven, you can use it with Bodala, Miyamoto, even with Raigoro. Yeah, I believe with Raigoro, even he would do great, even with Eddie and Stella. But with Robert, I do not think. Robert is the worst waste of shards in the game. So a couple of this hero is primarily a field hero. Despite saying that he is garrison, he deals massive damage and does even more damage based on how much damage you take while having a shield. Use with Bodala or Riven. So pretty much everybody is thinking that he is gonna be, or he is going to be used with a Bodala, maybe a Riven. I still think that even with Miyamoto, he's gonna be great. Even with Adut, let me show you guys. I think even with Adut, it is going to be great because 44% squad attack increase here, and then you get a 40% squad attack increase here. So 40 and 44, that is like 84%, and then you get 60% from Mr. Void Warden himself. So that is a 140% 4% squad attack increase, which is insane. And to top it off, if you go by Adut's last skill, so when your squad size is below 50%, you are getting 40% squad defense. So similar to Mr. Boyd Warden, we go back to him. So he is stating that every squad size lost, your squad attack goes up. So his squad attack will be going up. So once you fall below 50%, then Miss Adut, her secondary portion of the skill will come into play, which is insane. And then she's also reducing the skill damage she is taking, which is insane. And she has 100% trigger rate for this as well, right? So all 5 squads are getting less skill damage, which is insane if you think about it. So yeah, she also removes debuffs at the same time. So yeah, we can also use Void Warden with Adut. This is another option. But honestly, this is just an option, but this does not mean that you pair him up with Adut, right? You have better pairs available. You got Mr. Eddie as well, who also grants a shield, who increases squad defense. Then he increases squad counter damage, and on top of that, he also increases squad HP. So he has a couple of debuffs as well. So yeah, this is it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope I have broken down this hero completely as much as I could in a very short, long video. And I hope you guys got a couple of points. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I hope we are gonna see a lot of action from Mr. Boyd Warden in the near future. So once again, thank you everyone. And what are your thoughts about this hero?